Are the Jacksonville Jaguars taking a bold step forward or a risky gamble? The NFL is a league of constant evolution, where coaching decisions can make or break a team's future. Fans and analysts alike are buzzing with opinions whenever a new hire shakes up the landscape. This time, the Jacksonville Jaguars have made a move that has everyone talking. They've entrusted their defense to a first-time coordinator, a coach with a strong reputation but no prior experience leading an entire defensive unit. Anthony Campanile, a name familiar to Green Bay Packers and Miami Dolphins fans, is stepping into the role of defensive coordinator for Jacksonville. But does he have what it takes to elevate the Jaguars' defense? Will his energy, passion, and leadership translate into success on the field? Let's dive deep into the reactions, expectations, and what this means for the Jaguars' future. The Jacksonville Jaguars have recently announced a significant addition to their coaching staff by bringing in Anthony Campanile, who previously held the role of linebackers coach with the Green Bay Packers, as their new defensive coordinator. This marks a crucial step in shaping the vision of the franchise under newly appointed head coach Liam Cohen. At 42 years of age, Campanile is set to embark on his first tenure as a defensive coordinator in the NFL, following an impressive trajectory in the professional ranks. Having dedicated 5 seasons as an assistant coach at the league level, he initially served as the linebackers coach for the Miami Dolphins over a span of 4 seasons, before assuming the same position with the Packers in the subsequent year, during which he simultaneously undertook the responsibilities of running game coordinator. His influence and expertise did not go unnoticed during his time in both Miami and Green Bay. Esteemed former NFL defensive back Jason McCourty has lauded Campanile as among the most exceptional coaches he has encountered, a notable commendation from a player who had previously played under the tutelage of Bill Belichick and contributed to a Super Bowl triumph with the New England Patriots. McCourty has described Campanile as authentic and deeply passionate, a mentor who genuinely connects with every athlete he mentors, reinforcing the widespread sentiment that Jacksonville has secured an outstanding coaching asset. The reaction from the Packers fan base echoes a similar sentiment of admiration and recognition of Campanile's abilities. Numerous supporters have expressed their views on his departure. A devoted fan has remarked that the loss will be profoundly felt, characterizing Campanile as an exceptional motivator with an ascending trajectory in the coaching ranks, fully deserving of this opportunity to assume a defensive coordinator role. Another enthusiastic follower has emphasized the strategic nature of this acquisition, affirming that the Jaguars have made an astute choice in appointing a leader with remarkable coaching acumen who appears poised for the next stage in his career. Nonetheless, the decision by Jacksonville to align a head coach specializing in offensive strategies with a coordinator who has yet to assume play-calling duties at the professional level has sparked deliberation among analysts. Some observers have advocated for the inclusion of an experienced defensive strategist, such as Patrick Graham, who could have provided a seasoned perspective to complement Cohen's offensive-oriented leadership. The Jaguars are undeniably embracing a progressive and dynamic approach as they transition into the upcoming season, with an emphasis on cultivating a youthful and energetic coaching cadre. The culmination of these calculated moves signifies a pivotal juncture for the organization, setting the stage for an intriguing narrative as the team ventures into the next chapter of its evolution within the league. On a quiet Friday afternoon, the NFL world was jolted by a single Instagram post. Former Green Bay Packers star wide receiver Davante Adams, now a veteran presence in the league, shared a seemingly innocuous photo. Yet, a striking detail stood out: his choice of footwear. Bright green and yellow shoes, the unmistakable colors of the Packers, immediately ignited speculation. Was this merely a nod to his past, a playful post meant to stir conversation? Or was there something deeper at play? Fans, analysts, and insiders quickly dissected every possible meaning, fueling rumors of a potential reunion with Green Bay. For Adams, social media has long been a tool for engagement, but this post felt different. With the Packers in need of veteran leadership in their receiving corps and Adams's own future uncertain, the timing of this visual tease couldn't have been more intriguing. Could the Packers be preparing for an unexpected move to bring back one of their most legendary playmakers? The mystery surrounding his post remains unsolved, but one thing is certain: Green Bay's fan base is buzzing with excitement. The history between Davante Adams and the Packers is one of success, mutual admiration, and heartbreak. After being drafted by Green Bay in 2014, Adams developed into one of the league's premier wide receivers, forming a nearly telepathic connection with quarterback Aaron Rodgers. Their chemistry was undeniable, and Adams's numbers reflected his dominance. However, in 2022, the Packers made the difficult decision to trade Adams to the Las Vegas Raiders before the NFL draft, closing an era of offensive brilliance in Green Bay. Despite leaving, Adams never lost his elite form. His tenure with the Raiders was nothing short of spectacular, posting back-to-back seasons with over 100 receptions. But his time in Las Vegas was cut short, as the franchise struggled to find stability at quarterback. Seeking a fresh start, Adams was traded to the New York Jets in early 2024, where he reunited with Rodgers. Many believed this move would finally bring him back into Super Bowl contention, but injuries and inconsistency plagued the Jets' season. Though Adams remained productive, logging 67 receptions for 854 yards and 7 touchdowns in just 11 games, his future now hangs in the balance. At 32 years old, Adams still has plenty left in the tank. With over 100 career touchdowns now on his resume, he remains a potent offensive weapon. However, as the Jets enter a pivotal offseason under new head coach Aaron Glenn, his situation remains fluid. If the team commits to another deep playoff push, Adams may choose stability and remain in New York. But if significant roster changes take place, he could once again find himself on the move. One major factor in any decision will be his hefty salary, as he is set to earn $35.64 million in both 2025 and 2026. A renegotiation or restructure may be inevitable. Should Adams decide to seek another opportunity, Green Bay stands out as a possible destination. The Packers, while brimming with young talent at the wide receiver position, have struggled with consistency. What once appeared to be a promising group of young playmakers in 2023 began to falter in 2024. Christian Watson, a dynamic deep threat, suffered a torn ACL, sidelining him for the first half of the upcoming season. Romeo Doubs, a player with flashes of brilliance, endured a tumultuous year filled with injuries and suspensions. Jaden Reed, once viewed as a rising star, faded down the stretch, while Dontavion Wicks continued to battle issues with dropped passes. The once promising receiving core now raises more questions than answers. With the Packers still in the midst of developing quarterback Jordan Love, the organization must decide whether to rely on internal growth or make a bold move to acquire a proven veteran. And who better than a familiar face like Adams? His veteran leadership, elite route running, and history with Green Bay would make him an ideal addition to a team that believes it is ready to contend again. Adams himself has expressed admiration for Love's development, recently telling Max Crosby on a podcast, "The kid is a baller, man. I'm so happy for him." Adams' potential return would be nothing short of monumental. Not only would it signal Green Bay's intent to make a championship push, but it would also provide Love with the kind of reliable, game-changing receiver that can elevate a quarterback's play. Over his 8-year stint with the Packers, Adams amassed 669 receptions for 8,121 yards and 73 touchdowns, proving himself as one of the best to ever wear the green and gold. A reunion could give him the chance to build on that legacy and help guide the next era of Packers football. Yet, as the NFL offseason approaches, speculation alone is not enough. The front office in Green Bay must decide if Adams is worth the investment and whether they are willing to engage in negotiations with the Jets or wait for a potential free agency scenario. While a move remains purely hypothetical, Adams himself has done little to silence the rumors. In an interview with Kay Adams on the Up and Adams show, he slyly remarked that the Packers might need some receiver help, leaving the door wide open for speculation. Only time will tell whether Green Bay makes the call that fans so desperately want to hear. Until then, the Instagram post that set the football world ablaze will continue to spark debates, theories, and hope among Packers faithful. Could we be witnessing the first hint of an NFL homecoming story for the ages? Stay tuned. If you love following the latest NFL rumors and want to see more content like this, make sure to like this video and subscribe to our channel. Your support helps grow our community and keeps us bringing you the most exciting stories from around the league. What do you think about the possibility of Davante Adams returning to Green Bay? Drop a comment below and let us know your thoughts.